So digital marketing, as I've earlier told you, is just another simple way of relating with audience at different level, whether through the social media handles or through specific mediums like email or phone number. But in this case, we'll be focusing more on the emails. And before you do that, it means you have two things in mind. It means you have a product you are trying to market so that you use it to generate traffic so that when they buy, you get something from it. And getting something from it, it can either be your own product or other people's product. So there are websites that takes care of keeping people's product, where you go there, you pick and you advertise it, or you can create your own and advertise. But just like in the conventional society where you interact with people to tell them that this is what you do, instead of going around, you use the social media. You have a wider scope and you have much more easier way to reach people. And there are always chances that people will want to check on it. Let me open this particular site for you to see, the one I sign up for. So when you're having your product or other people's product, it means you have a particular website or link where you have all those products in. We have one here. This is CPA grip. Look at it here, CPA grip. So this one, I'll be explaining them one after the other in this video. So this CPA grip, what it does there is, you have this particular point, you sign up, look at the URL at the top, I'll make it available for you, maybe at the description of this video. You go to this monetization tool, look at the content here. In this case, you use this URL locker. What this URL locker does is, you paste your content, look at it, in my own case, I've placed something here. So what they do here is, it means you share this link by getting this link here. When you share this link, whosoever try to get something from this guy, they will advertise a product for him. When they advertise a product for this person, if the person buys, it means you will get a commission for it, as long as it comes in through this particular link. So we have, in my own case, if you look at it now, we have DJ drum samples. I will show you how to do this one. In this case, this one, I look at my URL here and look at it. You see this particular URL. This is my Google Drive. So you create it. So you use you upload something either to your own website or to any URL of your choice. Then as soon as you put it there, you will now come here and go to this particular URL locker. You will now click create. When you click this create, you scroll down, you accept the terms and conditions, then you click continue. Then when you click continue, you will now type something here, maybe tell the people that, okay, get this product here. Get this product here by clicking the link below. Then you will now come here, you type the name of the URL. Let's see, my DJ drums, just as I did in that particular one. Look at it. Or maybe even if it is any file that you want, you will now come down here. When you come down here, you will now type, you will now say click here to download. Look at it. When you click here to download, then you will now save. As soon as you click save, you will now have something exactly the way I showed you, just the way you see this one. In this case, what we mean here, we will have something called 3 offers. What we mean here, they are going to be showing 3 advertisements to anybody that click the link that I will provide here, this particular link. When I click get link, you can see the link. This is the link here. So whosoever click this particular link that I will attach to in my file or email, you will be shown these 3 adverts. You can pick as many adverts as you want. During the process, you have offers. Look at it, where you have offer tools here. When you scroll down, you can see They have what you call my offers. You will see the couple of adverts that we have here. You can see them. These are the advert that I have available to my own site and the commission that is attached to it based on the number of people that are able to sign up or whatsoever. Then let me come back to the same URL locker that we are working on. So you now have it, everything. In this case, so far I have generated one lead. It means so far one person has tried to download something from this link that I've provided. So that is the beauty of the whole thing. Then I can see my statistics here. If I click here, you'll see. So these are my statistics. It means I have 12 views so far. I have 9 clicks. So far, no leads, no revenue. So I'm just starting. So this is the summary of my entire graph. So you can see. So this is it. This is the breakdown. I have 5 clicks. These are their countries, you see, United States, Ghana, and the rest of them. So this is the first one. Especially this one is very, very important. You can do a lot of things. You can even put maybe sermons on your Google Drive or whatsoever website that you want. Then you tell people to get it from this particular site. Then this is another one again. We are done with this one. This is another one again. This one you take care of uploading things. So far I have earned something tangible here. Not really much from this one. I've gotten $1 so far. I've even placed a request for it. And the good thing about this one is the pay through Binance. You see it. Let me scroll down. You see, I've been paid so far $1. Look at it. So this is it. I've been paid $1 so far. Look at it here. So into my Binance account. So, and you can even sell your own content from here. You can put it through all this digital marketing. Maybe you see a content that people like. There are so many places you can download so many content and even make it for sale. Then you advertise, you target some of these big tier 1 countries. There is one I put it. Look at one here. I put one of my DJ mix here for download $3. I've not marketed it so far, but with time I'm going to market it. Let me see how people will even come to this link to download it or to buy it. So the good thing about this very one is you can make it free, but even while making it free, you have chances of earning something. So far, this is the revenue I've downloaded. I've gotten from it. I've gotten $1 so far. Then you have reports here. If I click report, you will see the downloads I have. For tier 1 and tier 1 country, you'll be paid 0.00000. Look at it, 0.000 something 3 here. But for tier 1 country, you have 0.007. That means it's almost times 2 of what they will be paying you. So this is for this. You will now have another one again. This one again, we'll have this one. This is Nutri Profit. This site, they take care of this Nutri Profit. They take care of showing you different content. You can even generate lead here. That is funnel lead. We'll go into that in detail. If not in this video, subsequently, you click on this, you sign up. When you sign up, the sign up is very easy. You check out these available offers. You can see these are the different content they have here. You can see, let's say fresh bread. You can see this one. You have fresh bread and a host of other with the cost. When you click, let's pick any vitamin. So these are the different products. They pay commission if you're able to promote it, and then maybe like in this case I'm using this very one, this moringa. Look at it, it's a weight loss, or you are conscious of weight loss, so you pick it. That is how I'm able to get that traffic on it. So this is it. You have your referral link. So this is your referral link where you copy and then you attach it to the email you are sending to people. We'll go into these in details. So this is my dashboard. So far 11 people have clicked it, they have checked it. So you build it gradually. So we have seen some of these major ones. This is another one too again. In this case, we are going to be using, this one is systemi.io. This one, they take care of putting courses available or softwares for people. Then maybe you see any software that you know that people will be looking for it. You can also use this particular one to generate the referral link. Then you click promote. When you click promote, you will now get, look at it. So this is it. Then while you are putting it in your this one will call, this one, in the case of this one is a funnel driven site. That means people will have to put in their email and other information here. That is the person that want the product. But you can also create this particular one for yourself too. But if you want to just promote it, you click on this particular one. Then you will now copy this URL up here. Then you attach it to your email while sending it. We will see everything in detail. Okay, now we have seen some of the major ones that we have that we can use. There are many out there. There is ClickBank, but ClickBank has so much restriction. These are the ones that have provision for you to even transfer the money to your own local bank account. I have my own dollar account. We'll come here. It is called grade.co. Let it finish. We'll now log in first. Some of them pay through Binance and a host of others. So you can also check their payment information, maybe through the profile information. Like this one, they pay through transfer and Flutterwave. This one, they pay through Binance. If you check their payment informations, they have a lot of provision. You can see they have Binance, they have PayPal, they have, but I'm using Binance since Binance is much more easy accessible for me. This one too, they also have direct transfer to bank. So after having all this information, you grab all this information, you build a record for it. The next thing is to get your target. So how do you get the target customers that you want? So in getting these targeted customers, you need to have a record of their emails. So how do you build this email record for your customer? You will now go on Google search. So Google will do the job for you. You will see we have a target, like in this case, we have a target about ChatGPT. We have a target about ChatGPT. This is master writing efficient ChatGPT prompt. So we have opened it. This is running. We are not playing it yet. So you will now go to your Google. This is Google. You will now open your Google browser. While your Google browser is on, you will now come to this particular point. You first need some extensions. Some people will have email extractor that they have to copy the search result to be extracting it, but in my own case, I don't do that. I do it smartly and fast to save myself the stress of copying and editing all over. So the next thing I will do here is you will now come to this particular point. Look at it up here where it talks about extension. You click on this extension. When you click on extension, you come to manage extension. When you click manage extension, you will now scroll down. You will now click, you will see this particular one, email extractor 5.0. You will now type it. Email, in your own case, you might not have it. So if you don't have it, you click on it, email extractor. When you click email extractor, you click enter. If it is not loading, you can search for it on Google. Let's come to Google and type email extractor. Come to email extractor. So you see, this is the first one. When you click it, as soon as it loads, you see it is under extension, web extension. You click add. In one case, you add because I'm already having it. When you add it, then when you come to this particular point of extractor, you see this pin. You click pin up. When you click, when it's showing this color, it will pin it to the top. Then you will now have it here. You see, when you click it, you see I'm having my email showing here. So any site you visit, as long as you are browsing within the Google browser, you will see emails here. So when you have them, you click on this CSV or text. So in this case, I'll use CSV most of the time to save it. So it's going to be very, very easy. We'll run a practical example now. We have, let's go back again to our browser. So after all that, you will now go on Google and then type something like this. You will now go on Google and then type something like this. Look at it, site, S-I-T-E, S-I-T-E. Then the site here is talking about the site you are targeting. In this case, you are searching, but you are using a special command to query. You have a specific target. Then you will now type, if it is facebook.com, if it is linkedin.com, if it is youtube.com, if it is quora.com, whatsoever popular website you have targeted on. Then you now type make money online, whatsoever the topic can be. That means if you are targeting people who are making money online so that you tell them how to use ChatGPT, you use this very one. If you are targeting people who are into weight loss, you will now change this to weight loss. If you are targeting YouTuber, you type YouTuber. That means your search engine will go to Facebook and look for people who have anything related to make money online on their profile, or maybe on their record, or weight loss, or video creation, or gospel, or whatsoever you have. Maybe in your own case you type missionaries. Maybe you want to get email addresses of the missionaries in Nigeria. In this case, if you type it like this, after typing this, you give one space. Look at it. You see, just one space. Then you type at gmail.com. In this case, we are targeting Gmail. If you are targeting Yahoo, you change this to at yahoo.com. It has to be in quotation mark. If you are targeting Rocket Mail or whatsoever website, whatsoever mail address, if it is Outlook, the same thing. Then you will now come here. In this case, our search is open. If we want to narrow it to a particular location, we will type Nigeria at the end here. Or if you want to narrow it to a particular location, we can type just then space Nigeria. It will take it, narrow the search engine to people who have related information relating to. It will go to Facebook, look for people it will go to facebook.com and crawl to see people who have information about maybe digital marketing or make money online on their profile. Then it will look for their email. Look at it. It will look for their email address. Then it will now go check the location. It will put this information together. By the time it puts it together, you will now have this. You will now have your mail extractor just as we are having it here. In this case, we say make money online, everything. In this case, we are targeting YouTube. You can see it here, the same thing. Make money online. You see, this is somebody's email. This is it. This is somebody's email. The person resides in FCT, Abuja. This is another one. We'll scroll down. You can scroll down, you can see. Look at different people's email. Look at another one at yahoo.com. Shatawale. This is another one again. Mike. Look at it at yahoo.com. So that is how it will compile it. In this case, I'm having 50 search per this thing. Then when you come up here, you see the extractor. So you can see we have the extractor here. So it has compiled these people's email. So we have about 24 emails now. If I click this one, let me see. Now name it make money online. Yahoo email list. We have 24. I'll now save it to my document. If I click save, save it. Then the same thing, if I want the TXT aspect, the same thing, I will do that. But in this case, I don't need the TXT, so I'll close it. Then by the time I get this, automatically we have gotten our target, people who want to make money online, and we have gotten 24 email addresses. If you want to have more than 24 email addresses, let me go to that particular side again. If you want to have more than 24 email addresses, you use these settings, this quick setting. You go to search, look at it, see all settings. In this case, this one is having, let me zoom in. In this case, this one is having 10, 20, 30. That means 30 results per page. 50. In this case, in my own case, I'm using 50. That's why the system is low. If you want to have a large volume at once, you put 100. By so doing, we will have more than 24. It can be up to 80 something. This email you are seeing, by the time we make it 100, but for now it's on 50. So that is it for this. Then by the time you get all these email addresses, you will now go to your Gmail. In my own case, I have up to 3 to 4 different Gmail. You can have up to 5 Gmail addresses so that it will enable you take advantage of the free email sending. For every email address, you have a maximum of sending 50 email per day. So that is a big challenge for the starter. So since we are starter, we are not making any money yet, so we cannot afford to be putting so much money into the system until we begin to build and begin to grow. Then in this case, by the time you have gotten all those addresses and a host of other, you will now click here. That is just compose. When you click compose, before you click compose, let me say something here. Before you click compose, you will need to install the GMAS. That means this application that takes care of when you click compose. Let me click it here. You see your own. If you have not installed this GMAS, you only have this blue one. You will not have this GMAS. So you will need to install it. How do you install this GMAS? You will come down here. You will come down here. You will go to this particular point. Then we can access spreadsheet. You click this data sheet. When you open this sheet, you click blank. Then you now come to this particular point that talks about extensions. You now see macro. You now see add macro, add-ons. That means we are adding those applications that are necessary. That means the Chrome extension. You now come here and type GMAS. So look at it, GMAS for Gmail. When you click GMAS for Gmail, you see it tells you GMAS by AJ Google. You ignore these other ones. Even the review, you can see it is having 4.8. So you click this particular one, you see powerful mail merger. Then you click, you will now click install. When you click install, you click continue. When you click continue, you select your email. When you select your email, you scroll down, you click allow. So it tells us that it is done. So in this case, we have installed GMAS in our own application. So if you want to fire it, when you install it at first, it will not come up. You have to come to this same particular extension and click start mail merger. So one big advantage with this particular sheet there is with this GMAS app is, especially the Google in particular, those emails you generated, some of the Gmails might be wrong. You can use the same particular platform to verify emails for free. We will not be dealing much on that for now, but with time you get to see it. But most of the time, the email you generate, if you follow this prompt properly, you have a lot of good email. But the verification is to ensure that you reduce the volume of bounce. There's what to call bounce. That if your bounce is so much, you can have your email blocked. So, but at the initial stage, you will not have that much problem, provided you follow it the way I'm saying. So you will not have a minimal bounce rate. So since we now have our email, we'll now come to create. If it doesn't show up to that moment, you have to close it, the browser, and reboot it. It will automatically start showing here. You will now type your topic here. Let's say we are going to be using ChatGPT. We'll look at the offer that we have. So we'll now copy this particular headline: master the art of writing proficient ChatGPT AI. I'll now come here, ChatGPT. Look at it, ChatGPT Open AI. I will now ask it to write a cold email on master the art of writing prompt for ChatGPT. Asking my reader to click to get a great offer. How to benefit the most from chat GPT from chat GPT. Great offer, how to benefit and make more money and sales from chat GPT. Okay, write a cool email on master the art of writing prompt efficiency for chat GPT and AI. And after typing this is just a short one. We'll be rushing it. You'll see how the machine will write it for me. You see, dear recipient, I hope this email finds you well. I came across your name while researching top professionals in the chat box industry, and I was impressed with your work. As a fellow enthusiast of the art, our courses master individual and the host of other. You can see how the whole thing is writing everything here. So create optimizing content. So it's going to write everything for us. You can see the beauty of ChatGPT. Once we type the instruction, the machine does the job for us. After all this, we will now copy it. Subject, master the art of writing ChatGPT. So we'll now copy it. We'll now come to Microsoft. And click blank. And paste it. So I have removed all the unnecessary So in this case, I use hello digital marketer. I hope this may find you. Came across your profile. So as a recipient of this email, we would like to offer you an exclusive discount of 25% of our course. All you need to do is click on the link below and discount will automatically be applied at checkout. Now change it to click here. We'll have it, our team expert, the rest of them will just go through it. So best regards, now write, or to be on the safer side, what I do there is I don't put my own name, because the person is, when the person click the link, he is going to see the name of the person who produced this content. So I will now scroll down, look at her name. I'll now copy her name. So look at it. So I will now leave it together with the image like that. Remove the image, put it in bracket. So I'm done with this. Now copy it. Sorry. Now come here. Now go to my email this time around. Now come here. I'll paste it inside my email. So everything is clear, simple and straightforward. I'll now come to the Microsoft Word. This is the subject as provided. I will now add something catchy so that anybody that sees it will be crazy about it. Discover, now put discover the secret. To master the art of ChatGPT efficiency and AI. I'll now copy it because this is a keyword that will make the person curious to read the content. Most of the time when I send something like this, people are bound to open it. So from this, I'm done with it. Then we'll now locate the email addresses we pro. Oh, I'm not done. I want to, after putting everything here, I highlight this particular one. The reason why I'm highlighting it is this is where I will attach the link. I'll now come to this particular insert link here. I'll now go to that particular site. I'll copy everything. I can either copy it like this and put it there, or I go to this tiny URL, enter it, then I'll now click make tiny URL for me. You see, it has made a tiny URL for me. Shorten it. All I do is, this is a tiny URL version. So let's give it a try to be sure that we are not promoting somebody's random URL. So it's okay. Can you see? The email is correct. So it has shortened it. So we'll now go back to our email now, this time around. Since we have shortened it, there are a lot of tiny URL sites here. So what anyone you decide to use, you have to be sure. So we'll now paste it here. So since we paste it, I'll click OK. So you see it has put everything there for me. I'll now come to email addresses. So the one I've downloaded, I have already saved it. I have email marketer. So we have, let me arrange it based on date. These are my email addresses I've gotten. So I put it very one. Go to download. So after getting our email addresses, you go to where you save those email addresses. You now come here, you click it, open it. So this is it. Our email addresses are ready. We'll now double click it. You can do maybe for Yahoo, Quora, and a host of other, but in this case we have mix here. We are lucky enough to have mix. We have those for Quora, all mixed with Yahoo and a host of other ones. So you see, you have them, but they are mostly Yahoo emails. So this extension, this remaining information, will delete it. So all these email addresses, you can see my own email address there too. I have my own email address there too. So I can decide to remove it or I can leave it so that when I'm sending it, I will see what the feedback will look like, because there are situations that when you send, the content might not be clear, especially if you're just starting. So I highlight it and now copy. When you copy, you will now come to the email that you composed. We'll now go to our email that we compose and we did everything. So we'll now come here. This is it too. We'll now paste everything. Ctrl V or normal paste. Okay, sorry, the emails are not copied. Go back again. Click it down like this. You copy. Once you copy, you now paste. Ctrl V. You can see them. All the email addresses are there now. I'll remove this first one. This first one you can see. The good thing about this, about the email thing there is, you will see those emails that the people have verified their information, that are authentic. You will see their pictures. Those that have put their pictures on their email, you see them. You see their pictures on it. Look at it. This one is having his picture on it. Look at it. It means this one is confirmed. This one is confirmed. This one is confirmed. So let me look at them. So there are some emails that are not necessary here. I will going to remove them. Look at it. notify@gmail.com. This one is for the Gmail server. Delete it. Gmail send copy. Delete it. Gmail master.com. Delete it. So you leave those other ones. You can see we have 43 emails here. When I click down, you can see we're having 43. If I go back to it, and now see the exact number again. I'll scroll down, so everything is intact. So one thing you will now do is, after putting all this, before you click Gmail that is sent direct, you come here. What I usually do to minimize these errors, I come down here so that I don't have issue of bounces too much that will affect my account in the future. You check this point that said verify email before sending. So it will verify some of the email addresses before sending it so that it will reduce your bounce rate. Then if you want to schedule it, maybe you have a particular time, you can click schedule, then pick your time. How many hours time? In my own case, it's now. I will now go back, check everything, email analyzer. There's also, so when you are done with everything, you now come down, click here, bring it down, then you click send. It's asking me, do you want to send so amount of emails now? I click send. In my own case, I don't have, I've used it for today already, so it might not go. But if your own that you just started, you click, you can send up to 50. I have 45. Then you will see that it will go. When it is done sending, you can see I've exhausted my plan for the day. That's why it's telling me this. So I can schedule the email for another period of time. So let me close this one here. So we'll now scroll down here. So you can see, you see our campaigns that I have sent so far. With the click, the sent, those that have opened, it will tell me. The bounce, it will tell me. The campaigns, it will tell me. If I click campaign here, it's giving me feedback of the mails I've sent. So this is the one I sent today. That is around 1, 2. Look at it. Look at the feedbacks. If I click, it will give me real-time information. So this is this is Gmail's reports special offer. Improve your video quality. Amazing video content. So this is it. If I click real-time web, it's going to show me the number of people that opened the reports, their email addresses, and a host of others. You can see it's telling me that as at 10 a.m. sorry, as at 1 a.m. I have about 18 people that have opened my email. I sent 49. This is the open rate, 18%. You see, including the bounce rate, I have a bounce rate of 32%. Sorry, this is open rate 32%. Unsubscribe 0. This is bounce rate. So we try to work as much as possible to avoid going to 15%. So we maintain low like this. Then you see the email addresses of the people that open it, their IP address and the browser they use. So this is it. It tell you those that are opening it and those that are not opening it. And even if they have clicks, you see it on it. It will tell us. Let's scroll down so that we'll see if there are clicks on this. This is click rate. For these ones, there are no click yet. So maybe they are being skeptical. But by the time you send once, and possibly after 1-2 weeks, you do another follow-up, send to remind them, they might be tempted to start opening the clicks because it might appear that okay, this person is genuine. The good thing about this here is you are building a record over years. So it's not something you start benefiting immediately, but with time, just the way you start on your YouTube channel, you grow the audience. But if you are putting content that asks people to download or to view, like if you look at my YouTube channel now, it is having a great influence through this particular method. So you can also use Quora and a host of other. The good thing about this very one again too, this one is for content. That means food product supplements. That is in Nutri Profit. You can also send email here too. Sorry, this is the payout. Let me show you the payout for this one. So you can see 00 for now. You can see your report, your views, your traffic, your tax, your payment devices. So this is the one that has provision for you to send bulk emails to. Let me go back. So this is the offer that we check for ChatGPT that we're trying to send. So the good thing about this one here is you can also send bulk emails from here. After some time, by the time you build a substantive volume of email of people that are responsible enough that they do reply you, or they see that they are contacting you, you are contacting them, you can come to this particular place and click contact. You click on contact, you see date registered. You see you can create contact or import contact. That is it. So you create contact, import their contact. You can create a block from here. You can see I've tried to create one. So you can even see. So this is it. You can create a funnel. That means a page where you create like a website of your own, where you put your email and you ask them to fill in their information before they can access some information so that you can gather their contact. Then this is my dashboard. On this dashboard, we have main dashboard, we have affiliate dashboard, and we have marketplace. I've shown this marketplace. This is where you have a lot of offers. And when you are screening for these offers, you try to look at what is in vogue or the product that sells very fast. That appears that people are actually going for it. Like in the case of this one, we have learn 10 plus high value side hustles. So you see this one has earned a couple of money. So you can also market this one. Look at it, the revenue generated. The same thing with this one. 6-figure dim free listing. Look at it. So these ones are also doing well. So look at them. The reason why I pick ChatGPT is because ChatGPT is one of the trending things. So you pick that one before it becomes very popular. By the time it's becoming popular, you must have started getting something from it too. So that is it for this. So we have seen how to create. So in summary, we have seen how to identify product that we market or we sell, or the ones we have that we want to promote, or our talent. You can also use it to advertise your video editing. Like in the case of my own case, I'm using this one to advertise my video editing skills too. So we use ChatGPT to write the application and to tell people the benefit that they will get from it and the link that you want them to check on. Like in this case, when you look at this one, you see it tells me that it has 31 people that have not opened it, but so far 18 people have opened it. So if I should send them a reminder, maybe after 1 week or later, you will see that some of them I want to start going to my YouTube profile. I will take note of this 18. I can download these email addresses of these 18 people that got it from here. I will just click from here, then send them a reminder. It means you check my email and I want to tell you how to. So that is it. So that is the beauty of the whole thing. So you get to build it gradually. This one too is very broad. One good thing with this one here is you can do a lot of things with this one. The only problem you have with this one here is in Nigeria here, people don't like going for this one that much. And for you to enjoy it, when you come to this monetization, when you come to this monetization, when you come to this offers, when you click my offers, you'll see that based on my location, I don't have anything tangible here. Most of the offers I'm having here are all these Bet Nigeria and a host of other which have a very small pay. So if you want to do it, you try to change your target offers in big countries, let's say USA, United States. You target offers from all these big countries. Look at it, you can see they have the bigger pay. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So that is the beauty of the whole thing we are talking about here. You can see they have a better click-through rate. I can click anyone here. Let's say play. If I click here, I have it here. You can see. So the good thing there is when it comes to this particular point, let me go back again. This monetization tool, this content locker. There are 3 different things here. You see video locker. Maybe you want to put your video here to lock it so that anybody that want to access it, the person will have to perform 1 or 2 tasks. Some people use some of this platform to lock their YouTube channel. Sorry, to lock content, so that before you access it, you have to go to their YouTube channel to subscribe. I don't know whether you have seen it. I've seen it severally. So when you create, you have your URL. This one is for file. Maybe you want to lock a particular file. Then you have your URL. In this case, I'm using URL. So in this case, I'm going to check something here. Let's click edit. As I've said earlier, you look at the available offers I have on these particular ones. So show offers, manage. So show offers, manage. So you see, this is the text that is telling the person to check the offer. You can see I have the drum sample. This is the text that is telling the person what I have. Then click on the button below to complete the survey. So these are the offer. So in this case, I have 3 offers. You can adjust it to up to 4 or 5. I can adjust it. So look at it. It's going to be showing you the offers by the side here. So the person can pick anyone, whatsoever, anyone that the person decide to pick. It means when the person is done completing it, then he's now accessing the file, you get something in return for it. So this is it. So I'm reducing it to reduce it to 4. Say plus basic game now. No, I'll put it to 4. The one I have so far is 4. Now I'm going to come back again and click save. So this is it. So you see I have 4 offers now. So far I have 1 lead. So that is the beauty of the whole thing. So thank you very much for watching to this very point. I'm sure you've learned some key thing about it. And there are some softwares that are used for email verification. We have this one that is called Dr. Email. Let me show you the name. I'll be working on it. Look at it here. You can use it to verify your email. Most of the time your email have to be in CSV file. It's a file extension that they use to store email. I have this software. I'll make it available for you, but the problem there is I'll also attach the key. That means the unlock key, so that when you put it, you will now put in the license. You click here. You click here, you will now fill your license. Sorry, you click this very license, you now input license here. So that is all for it. You select your bulk email, use it to verify bulk email as well as other bulk relevant information. So that is all for this video. If you have any question, please let me know on it, so that I'll see how I can address it. So that is the beauty of the whole thing. So thank you very much once again.